So him and a friend decided to explore when they saw this hole over here, and they decided to go down and explore it. And for some reason, something shifted, and they had a really hard time getting back out. He doesn't.
They were not drinking?
Yes, I don't know that for sure.
I've had a couple of those shifts tonight. It wasn't Clappers weekend.
I don't know.
And they didn't go visit some fancy houses?
Uh-huh.
A lady of evenings?
Right. So that has stories that has led to other places like the Red Castle.
Red Castles, yes.
And some of the other places. So other those stories I don't really know. All I remember is the story that he would tell me that I tried to come back out and it was quite a struggle. And it wasn't as neat and nice as you have it here. And it was all raw and just raw dirt. And so he had to kind of dig his way out, which they thought was strange that he was able to go down but not be able to come back up.
What was in there?
It's nothing. It
Okay.
goes that way for a little ways, and then it goes that way for a little ways, but it's kind of closed down. So,
Yeah, I wanted to tell the story. Would you take the video for us? Okay, so where we are, this is one of the original beer lager cave, and you feel this temperature. This is called the castle temperature. It's always at this temperature all year round. And down below, when Pint went down there, I don't know if you see the spring. There is a spring water, and they believe they were using those water to make beer. And then if we look at this tunnel, that direction, this used to connect with the other two breweries across the Highway Sacramento Street. When they built the highway, the city just blessed it. They didn't want anybody to continue to use the tunnel because the whole tunnel is like this, all the way to the
and the
two
freeway.
breweries. Yeah.
That was another reason why they were closed, because they wanted to put the freeway into there.
Yes. So this is what I learned is back then in the 1850s, Chinese were not allowed to walk within city limit, and Chinese were helping the Italian mason to build this brewery. Back then was the Templeton Dance Hall that's belonged to the owner of Red Castle. Yeah. So there is a connecting, secret stairway. I have not discovered yet because on their patio there's a trap door. If you are lucky enough, we can see if you can pull it down and see if you can come down this way, and we'll find you somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah. So back then, the Chinese would come and go using this underground passages without being seen, because they would be stoned to death if they walk within the city limit. Then later on, the gamblers, the lady of evenings, and country gentlemen, they would use this to go to other fancy houses. Fancy houses.
Wow. Interesting.
Long way to Reno.
Yeah. So they would say, "Honey, I'm going to the brewery."
Never saw him for a
Something was
while.
brewing.
Yes.
Wow.
But I think in Nevada City, many houses have underground.
Right. They do.
passages.
They do.
Yeah. And I have a young man came to me. He said, when he was like 16, he would walk from here all the way to Auburn, under Lake of Pine.
Wow.
Walk and walk and walk. Then somebody worked under the Oral Theater. They said it went under, and it's really big opening, probably as open as that height. And he said he walked for half hour. He couldn't find where did it go.
Wow.
So he said
They show that.
he'd come back after
That's
half hour.
amazing.
Yeah, so I would like to see if we can develop some underground tour.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah,
great.
Seattle.
I'm looking
Yeah.
for investors.
Virginia City does that too. They got the little crawls in there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Did
incredible.
you go to the Bucket of Blood?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
we live in Reno.
We live in
so-
Reno.
Oh, okay. That's a weird
Yeah.
name.
Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. Have you been down there?
Yes, actually, Travel Channel and the Ghosts of Interest, they were here. They asked to be
Oh,
locked down
cool.
for 2 nights.
Okay.
And they would bring all this high-tech,
Recently.
they bring all the high-tech gears and then casting questions into the darkness. The first night, we were all with them, surrounding them when they were first went down, and they would ask questions, and the answer would come back in Cantonese.
Wow,
So,
very
really
cool.
loud and clear.
Wow.
So I have to translate.
Wow.
And then later on, we have other like paranormal investigation, and they would tell the names,
Of people?
the name of people.
Wow. Wow, that's so crazy.
I hope you didn't have to experience any of those.
My mom actually used to do the Ouija board.
No way.
She used to do the Ouija board here, and
Yes.
and heard a lot of different things and a lot of connections actually from us back to where I'm from in Illinois. And so they had some stories from back then of there was a gravestone that was left on the farm that we lived, and it actually had some kind of connection to family, and then somehow it connected to Nevada County.
Wow.
I don't know the whole stories of that because I was really young, so I don't know.
My hair is standing up.
Interesting.
That's before Kevin Bacon's 6
Yeah.
degrees of separation.
That's interesting. So when you were here and you were listening to all that, so were they just giving you names of different people that were down there, or what do you mean?
They were asking, who are you? Why are you here? And how did you die?
Oh.
And how many are you? So the answer comes back. Like,
Wow.
Lost. They were lost.
Wow, how interesting.
This network is very intricate.
Very interesting.
So here we are in honor of Pint.
Pint.
Would you like to say something about Pint? About your daddy?
He was adventurous. He wanted to try different things. I was really surprised of the entrepreneur that he was. When I was young, I didn't know that before I was born, he owned a gas station. And so when we came here, owning this business, I was surprised that, I mean, even as young as I was, realizing that he would be able to manage, you know,
Big place.
yeah, it's a lot of work. But
Did he put you to work?
no, he was busy, but
Tell about your job in the mornings after
no.
a busy night here. Tell us.
I would come down in the mornings after a busy night because they had a lot of partying Friday nights and Saturday nights. They had a lot of bands. And so I would come down and my girlfriend would spend the night and we would find the money that got dropped on the floor.
That's great.
And how old were you?
I was 10.
And what else did you do?
That was it.
Tell all.
Come
Yeah, I
on.
think there's some famous band like Jerry Nations.
Carrie Nation.
Carrie Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Dakota Sid
Yeah.
came here.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It was funny. But yeah, my girlfriend.
Who is doing that?
She's laughing.
Thank you so much, Nikko. I appreciate that. It was really special that you did this for us.
Thank you for remembering how to do that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, now we're connected.
Yes, we
It's
are.
like the tree roots, you know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the ancient cedar.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, lots of ancient cedar. Important.
Thank you so
That's
much.
awesome.
That's
And we are having so much great time here because people would love to come here, play music, dance, or
Yeah.
have
Mixing sound.
Yes.
Phantom of the Opera type thing.
Nikko.
Hit a key.
All right.
I did.
I just want to hear what it sounds like in there.